Welcome back to Cooking Vegan with Johanny, and today I've made lentil soup. I had used black lentils, and there's carrots, celery, minced garlic, tomatoes, cherry tomatoes, kale, celery. What else? I feel like I'm missing something. But yeah, this is my famous lentil soup I talked about earlier. That I love so much, and that I will eat it all year round. And as you can see, it's summertime, and I'm gonna have some soup because I was in the mood for it. I have some avocado here, so I'll put this in here. Some avocado. I have more right here, but I'm gonna put it there a little later. Got some key limes. I don't know why it's not. I don't be having that much juice in it. This is lentil soup, and it's black lentils. Super nutritious, the best, in my opinion. The black lentils are the best. You can find them at Whole Foods. Then I'm gonna add some hot sauce. This and Frank's are the best ones, I believe. It's my favorite. A little bit, I also have some kombucha. I have some kombucha too. I like this one. Drink a little bit. They have this kombucha at Whole Foods and Sprouts. No, I'm not home. So where I live, they have like a little lobby area, and I come here to eat because it's nice and quiet. I'm eating lentil soup. My famous lentil soup that I tell you guys all about every time. The recipe is on my YouTube channel. Thank you. I added black lentils. There's carrots, celery, tomatoes, carrots, red potatoes, kale. I never had the soup though. Yeah, it's really good. Look at that. I'm gonna make it. Yeah, they're so good. You can find these black lentils at Whole Foods. You say you love kale? This is Lentil kale I use. They're so good. And with the avocado, it's bomb. Somebody said, just checked out your content. That oyster mushroom steak looks fire. Thank you. Thank you, Keith. Yes, I cooked this. I had all the ingredients at home, so I was like, ooh, let me make lentil soup. Yes, I'm a vegan chef. Somebody said mystery soup. Just subscribe to your YouTube channel. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. What do you drink? What do your drink taste like? I'm drinking kombucha. Hey Debbie, how are you? I'm drinking kombucha. Hello again. So remember we was talking about the lentil soup? I ended up making it. I said, you know what? I'm making lentil soup today. I literally spoke about it my last live. And then I ended up making it. This drink is super good. You have to be 18 and over to buy this though. Because it's been fermented for 45 days. So it's considered like an alcohol beverage, but it's not. It's a kombucha. Oh, I added some hot sauce. I added some hot sauce. It really doesn't need it. But you know, for that extra little kick, it's really seasoned to perfection. So you really don't even need to add hot sauce to it. I would love to try it. This is lentil soup. I use black lentils. And it has red potatoes, carrots, celery, tomatoes. I try to not use any canned stuff, so I didn't use any canned stuff. I use my little dicer, and I cut all my cherry tomatoes and cook them in here. And then there's kale, Lentil kale. Are you Mexican? No, I am not. My mother's Puerto Rican and my dad is Dominican. Yes, super delicious. And black lentils have a lot of nutrients. Somebody said, will you cook for me? I don't know. Does lentil to cook for a long time? Yeah, so it takes me an hour. Once I dice everything up and put everything into the pot, it takes an hour to cook. Well, I have the recipe on my YouTube channel for the lentil soup. So if you're interested, my YouTube channel is Cooking Vegan with Johanny. Someone said the lentil soup doesn't only look good, I like the presentation. Thank you. You look Ethiopian. Maybe it's the hairstyle. Got me looking Ethiopian. Nah, but I get that a lot. A lot of people say I look Ethiopian. What's in the bowl? Lentil soup. Are you Ethiopian? No, I am not Ethiopian. I am... Me personally, I am from New York. New York City, born and raised, and my father is Dominican, my mother's Puerto Rican. Yes, go check out the YouTube channel. Yes, I have a best friend that's Ethiopian. They are beautiful. Me and her, we went to high school together, and everybody thought we were sisters. Also, I got potatoes, kale, celery, carrots, onions, garlic. I use vegetable broth. Got black lentils. And then I season it with cumin. I season with cumin powder, onion powder, garlic powder, salt, pepper. I put a little bit of cumin. What other seasonings I use? I use a little bit of white pepper. Paprika. I use a little bit of paprika. I am from the Bronx. Yeah, I added a little bit of paprika. I have never been. I never put kale inside lentils. Yeah, you gotta try it. It tastes so good. Especially lentil kale is the best. I haven't seen no, cause we went to high school together, so she never. I don't think she ever cooked. She's never cooked Ethiopian food. She was Americanized. she was Americanized, but her parents cook Ethiopian food. I've been vegan for 6 years. Somebody said the Bronx. Wow, so you got a little hood in you. I can't not. Maybe just a little bit. Don't mess with Johanny. No meat. No meat. This is a vegan dish. So, well, it's naturally vegan because lentil soup doesn't carry any meat. Somebody said they want to try my dish. I have the recipe on my YouTube channel. Check out Cooking Vegan with Johanny. It's the same as my TikTok. All of my food is vegan. Someone said that looks good. Thank you. Somebody said that I be trying to go vegan, but it's too expensive. It's really not, because it is and it ain't at the same time, because the produce section is not that expensive. If anything, the meat is more expensive. What are you eating? I'm eating lentil soup, and I added some hot sauce, so that's why it's that red. I'm gonna mix it up a little bit. Some black lentil soup. And I told you guys, I eat this all year round. It's literally summertime, and I'm eating lentil soup. Right. Somebody said for you, somebody gave you a message, said, is it more expensive getting sick and pay for hospitals and meds for the rest of your life? So, so invest in yourself. Somebody said, looks good. I will learn with you. Yes, the length. If you want to make this, I have the full recipe on my YouTube channel. Yes, lentils are good, especially the black ones. I know a lot of people haven't tried it, but you have to try black lentils. Somebody said probably tastes better in the winter. No, you can eat it anytime. Yeah, in the winter it does, because when it's really, really cold, it be hitting. But you really can eat it all year round because it's that good. Somebody said put some dumplings in it. If I put dumplings in this, it will be dumpling soup. It will no longer be lentil soup. This is lentil soup. I'm using black lentils. Yeah, I have a side of avocado right here. A soup. And it got vegetables in it. Somebody said lentil dumpling in it will make it even go crazy. Listen, this is good by itself. You don't have to add nothing else. I really didn't even have to add the hot sauce. Is there a difference in taste between the lentils? Yes, sir. They taste different. See, like when I make lentil soup, I only like to use black lentils. I used to, when I first became vegan, I used to do it with red lentils, and they were they wasn't as, it was good, the flavor was good and everything, but the red lentils, they get mushy the longer you cook it. So what I like about the black lentils, it holds its form, so it's not mushy. But with red lentils, they taste good too. It's just you might want to cook it for, you might want to cook the vegetables first, and then put the lentils in last when everything is like basically cooked, and add the red lentils last so they won't get mushy. How many times I eat a day? Um, like dinner, I only eat one like meal a day. But on the weekends, I'll have like breakfast. Like sometimes I'll have pancakes and stuff like that on the weekends. So earlier I had a bagel, but I don't usually do that on the weekdays. On the weekdays, I only eat fruit in the morning, drink coconut water, and just things to hydrate. And in the afternoon, I'll have like a salad or green juice. And then for dinner, I'll just have one big meal. And so I only do one meal a day. On the weekends, what I'll do is I'll have two meals, but it won't be heavy. Like if I have something heavy for like breakfast, brunch, then I will eat something light for dinner. Somebody said, what culture inspires this dish? Mm. Um, I just, I literally created this myself. When I first became vegan, I knew you could make lentil soup. So, I mean, so many people make it in so different ways, and I just added what I liked. And I did it with red lentils, and then when I found the black ones, and I seen that they hold their forms, I started making it with the black ones. So I have not seen no one make black lentil soup. So I think I'm the first. I think I'm the first. I mean, we can look it up, but I'm not. I didn't take no recipe from no one. There's a lot of fiber in this, and the protein will be the lentils. I feel energized because when you don't feel energized, it's because your digestive system is slowing down and you're basically like clogged up. So if you have great bowel movements and stuff like that, then you should have more energy. And especially if you're not stuffing yourself in the morning, like having a big breakfast, you want to start your morning with just fruits, and that gives you more energy. So you can be an unhealthy vegan by eating heavy things and having 3 meals a day. You can be unhealthy that way. Yeah, my bowel movements are regular. It's like clogged up. It's crazy. Yeah, you. No, I don't be constipated. Hey, Bones, how are you? How's your day? Hello. How are you? So yeah, we have a lentil soup. To make this meal easy to make, I would recommend for you to invest in a dicer, so you can dice all your. So the dicer that I have, it has two different sizes. It got small sizes, and then there's like a bigger one. And in the bigger one, I dice my potatoes, carrots, and yeah, just the potatoes and the carrots and the tomatoes. So the tomatoes, the potatoes and the carrots, I do it in a big. There's like big cubes. The dicer has like bigger cubes, and then the other ones are smaller. So in the smaller cubes, I cut my onions, my celery, um, my garlic, and then you literally don't have to cut nothing up but the kale. And the kale, what I do is I cut the stem, I remove the stems, and then I just chop it up and throw it in there. I cook for my family, and some of my families that are not vegan have tried my vegan food. Do I cater? No, I thought of doing it. I just moved to Florida, so I don't really know no one here. And yeah, it's something that I will have to plan to do if I want to do catering. Oh, that's great. You got tomorrow off? That's amazing. Yeah, just relax, watch TV, have some good food. Oh, Stefan said, it seems kind of thick. What are you washing it down with? I got some kombucha. It's been fermented for 45 days, and it's the Chardonnay flavor, and it's bomb. You can make the lentil soups if you want to make it soupier. I like it in between. I don't like it too thick, and I don't like it too loose. I like it like this. See, it's still loose, but it's not super thick, and it's not super loose. That's how I like it. But if you like it super loose, you can just add more vegetable broth. But just keep in mind, when you add more vegetable broth, you're gonna have to season it just a little bit more because it's gonna take from the flavor. If you're gonna follow the recipe, and you add more broth than I do, then make sure you add a little bit more seasoning. But try it first. Make sure you try it, and if it needs more seasoning, add a little bit of seasoning. Most likely, it's just gonna need a little bit more cumin and a little bit more pink Himalayan salt. Somebody said, "Are you trying to be YouTube famous?" I don't know. I don't know. If it happens, it happens. If it don't, it don't. Sometimes you just gotta go with the flow. Don't say that. He gonna say my food looks like dog food. Sure, you see vegetables. It takes an hour. It takes me an hour to cook this. But I put it on medium heat. To be specific, I put it on 4. Once I put it on 4 for an hour. Some people you just gotta just remove. I'm eating lentil soup. It's black lentils, and I add red potatoes, kale, celery, carrots, onion. I use red onions. Anytime I say onions, I'm using red onions. Those are my favorite to cook with. They have the most nutrients. And so that's what I like to use. I feel like it needs a little bit more lime. These are key limes. Anytime you add limes, so this soup is super alkaline. And anytime you add anything with lime, it's going to make it alkaline. Oh, I put a little seed in there. Sometimes I like to add it to my water, my key limes. Super good. I got some more avocado. What are my other interests? Um, the first thing I've ever done and like to do is hair. I went to cosmetology school, so I do hair as well. Well, not currently. Currently, I don't do hair, but I just do my own and my daughter's. But I like to do hair. I like to, and sometimes, like, if I see someone that just needs their hair done, or like, I like to, like, do the whole nine. Like, make them look so beautiful and just see their excitement in their face. And so sometimes I like to do that. That's what I like about doing hair. Like, if someone, I remember working at a salon, and there was people that came with their hair, you know, it just looked like it wasn't kept. And I used to just make people smile when they were done. When I was done doing their hair, they would just be so happy. And so I do it all. I do haircuts, sewings, I do cornrows, all of that. I'm just good with my hands. My dad does construction, so I get it from my father. He's good. He's good with his hands. He know how to fix stuff. Oh yeah, this, it definitely fills your stomach up, because there's potatoes in here. So there's potatoes, there's lentils, there's kale. You got carrots, celery. It's so much fiber, and this is such an alkaline dish. Like, if anyone is sick in your house, this is what I make: lentil soup. Even when people are not sick, I'll be like, if you need your immune system to boost, and you be like, I ate too much stuff and I need a lot of fiber, you want to have some lentil soup. Yeah, I like to make people happy. Even with food. Even with food, I like to see people face expressions. It's like when they say, this is vegan. Like, they're like, this is good. Like, I can do this. Every person that tried my food will say they can do this when they try my food. But they're like, if only someone can cook this for me. Hey, how are you? How you doing today? Yeah, these are so good. Yeah, lentils are good. You can, like, when I make Jamaican patties, I make it out of green lentils, because they got a different flavor than the black ones. And so I make those with green lentils, and I add spices and stuff, and I make my own, like, Jamaican patty and stuff. I'm gonna make that recipe for you guys one of these days. But that's another one that has lentils in it, and it's super good. And sometimes I like to add the lentils and some mushrooms in it. And you might think I'm weird, but I also add to, like, my Jamaican patties, I add tomatoes and onion. Yeah, tomatoes, onions, and lettuce. Mm. Jamaican patty sounds amazing. Especially homemade. Because they have vegan Jamaican Jamaican patties now, but they're doing it with Beyond Meat, and I don't do fake meat. So I don't eat that. And it has, if you read the ingredients, it has a lot of things you can't even pronounce. So I don't recommend anyone to buy the vegan Jamaican patties that they sell like at Walmart, and I think they have it at Sprouts too. I seen it more at Walmart. But yeah, they have Beyond Meat in it. And first of all, the Beyond Meat smells like dog food. Yes, homemade is definitely the best. And this takes an hour to cook. So once you put everything, it just slowly cooks. I mix it around in between the time, and maybe like 2 or 3 times. And that's it. And you can just stand up anytime. I usually put my timer for 30 minutes so I can stir it. And then I'll put the timer for another 30 minutes. So usually 2 times, but sometimes I'm up doing something and I'll stir it like an extra one. So like 3 times. Sometimes, and sometimes I don't. But it's easy because once you put it in there, and like I told everyone that you guys can use a dicer. You know the little dicers that you can dice your vegetables and stuff. I use that, and I mean it's still a little work, but because you still gotta wash your vegetables and everything, and the kale you gotta cut it separately because you can't put it in the dicer. But the dicer will definitely save you some time when you're making this. If you ever make this, do not leave the stems to your kale. If you don't like it to have too much stems, make sure you remove the stems. Yes, it's a lot easier with the dicer. Because it's like, for years, I was cutting it. Because I didn't get my dicer. I think I have like a year, maybe. I only have like a year using a dicer. Before, I was always cutting it by hand. And it was taking me long to make the lentil soup. And now it's like super easy. Oh, what question you asked? What are your other interests? Oh, so Stefan, I was saying that I went to cosmetology school, and I like to do hair, and I like to see people be happy and see their results when I do their hair. I like to take before and after pictures and stuff like that. But I don't currently do anyone's hair. I don't do no one's hair, just mine and my daughter's. But like if I see someone needs their hair done, I'll do their hair with no charge either. Because me, I only do hair when I want to. That's the thing. Like, I worked at a salon and I did not like it. I don't like the fact that I'm forced to do somebody's hair even though I don't want to. I don't like the fact that you're sitting there all day waiting for somebody to come and working on the weekends, working 7 days a week. I didn't like that. So I knew that I didn't want to do that. So I just do it for fun. I do hair for fun sometimes. But the good thing is, I don't gotta pay no one to do my daughter's hair. I do her hair. She about to have a birthday. I'm thinking of doing, like, instead of box braids, I'm thinking of doing, instead of them being braids, it's gonna be like twists. But a lot of them. So it's going to be like box braids, but twist braids. I don't know what you call them. That's the hairstyle I'm thinking of doing. I'm not fully sure though. Her birthday's August 28th. She's gonna be 6. And she wants to be a vegan chef too. I created a YouTube channel for her, and she made some chocolate chip cookies. And she has a TV in her room, and she goes on YouTube and watches that video 50 times a day. Not really 50 times a day, but a couple times a day. She loves watching herself. She is her own fan. She's like, I'm her fan too, but she's funny. If y'all want to watch the video with my daughter, I think I posted it on my TikTok, and on my YouTube. It's on my community tab, like my community comments and stuff. If you go on there, you'll see that I posted, like I shared her video. She did a voiceover and everything, you guys. She did amazing. She actually helped me make this lentil soup. She put all the seasonings. She put she diced some of the tomatoes in the dicer, and she put them in here. Her favorite word is, "Let me do it." She says, let me do it. I'm starting to get full. I'm getting full. Where is it that they say, is it in Thailand, or where is it that where you can only eat like 80% of your food, because they try to not have people they try to have people not be overweight, and so they weigh them. I don't know where they're doing that at. But I wonder, how will you know if you're eating 80%? My only thought is that if you don't fill the food all the way up here, that you should be fine. Like, I try to stop eating if I feel full. Like, if it's the beginning of me feeling full, I just try to stop eating, or just wait a little bit and see if I'm still hungry. So you need cumin for this. And make it with cumin powder. That's the main seasoning. I add cumin, curry. Curry is the main seasoning, and then it's cumin. I'll add a little bit of cumin, onion powder, garlic powder. I put a little bit of tomato paste, just a little bit. Oh, and I use adobo seasoning. I use the Whole Foods brand. It has no MSG in it. Would it still have the same flavor if you throw everything in a slow cooker? I haven't made it in a slow cooker. I have this cast iron pot, and that's where I cook it, in my cast iron. But you can make it in a regular pot. I've done it in a regular pot, but I have not made it in a slow cooker. But I don't, the slow cooker, wouldn't it be too slow? Because it already takes an hour on the stove. So imagine in the slow cooker. So I don't know. You have to try it and see. And then if it's not cooking fast enough, then you transfer it to the pot, to another, excuse me, to another pot. Yeah, I'm full. I'm full, you guys. I'm not gonna force it. I feel it. It's not here, but it's not all the way to here. But I'm full. No more food for me. But it was super good. I'm gonna save this because, like I told you guys before, I don't like to waste food. It's like a thing. It just like bothers my soul when if I waste food. Like if I have some leftovers in my fridge and I'm cleaning out my fridge and I see things that I have to throw out, it just like it hurts me so bad. I don't know why. It's just like no, that should have been eaten. But usually I make enough lentil soup for 2 days. It lasts 2 days for me and my family. 2 days. Excuse me. So this kombucha, it has 2.5 billion organisms. So this is great to put good bacteria back into your gut. Um, yeah. Like for instance, if you have to take like antibiotics or the what with antibiotics, if you don't know, it takes the good and the bad bacteria out of your body. So it's good to drink kombuchas when you're taking antibiotics because they bring good bacteria back to your gut. Um, yeah, it's just good overall. It has probiotic in it, and it's good for you. You could take it like once a week, or you can drink one a day. I mean, sometimes I drink. Just, just depends how I feel. This bottle only has 10 ounces, so it don't have much in here. And it's been fermented for 45 days. So, what does it taste like? Um, it's Chardonnay flavored, but it tastes like kombucha. It tastes good. I mean, I don't know how to explain it because it doesn't taste like Chardonnay, the wine, but it tastes good. It tastes smooth. It's very smooth. It got a little bit like of a kind of like a soda kind of taste to it, just a little bit. Um, yeah, it tastes clean. The ingredients on this is it has black tea, green tea, cane sugar, Chardonnay grape juice, vanilla extract, and oak. So it has clean ingredients. The cane sugar is it's gonna be in every kombucha. So if you can't take sugar, don't drink kombuchas. But it has to have sugar in it when they're making it, because that's what creates the good bacteria. It's something about when they make the kombucha, it creates the bacteria, the sugar. So so any kombucha you have is gonna have a little bit of sugar in it. This one has 8 grams added sugar in it. So that's why I don't drink kombuchas all the time, because of the sugar in it. But sometimes it's good because you need that good bacteria in your gut sometimes. That cough sounded crazy, huh? So when do you add the kale to the lentils? At the end or in the beginning? Um, I do it both ways, but if you want to, so let me tell you. So if you want it to look as green as this and not like overly cooked, then you put it at the end. If you want it super soft and you don't want to barely taste the kale, then you will put it in the beginning, because then it will cook more, it'll get softer. But if you want it still have some type of form, then you will do at the end. And I don't know when you send this message, something TikTok did something where I couldn't even see the messages. I'm just now seeing it. What do your parents say about you being vegan? They're proud of me. They tell me that all the time that they wish they could do it. My dad, he loves whole milk. This man, I'm like, you might as well buy a cow and drink the milk out the cow. This man buys so many cartons of whole milk. I'm like, are you a baby still? Who drinks that much milk? He's oh, when his groceries, when he's getting groceries, it's like crazy, because it's like the milk is so noticeable, because he have like 2 or 3 things of milk, and it's just him and his wife at home, and that milk is all for him. I'm like, I can't with him. Can you share your recipe, please? Yes. I can't believe I didn't see none of these messages. Oh my goodness, that's crazy. I'm just now seeing everybody's messages. Can you share your recipe, please? My recipe is on my YouTube channel, Cooking Vegan with Johanny. The full recipe is on there. I'm gonna add it to the website soon. Someone said, love your gap, miss mine. Oh, why? What happened to your gap? You ended up getting braces? I've been eating lentils every other day for my pregnancy since I'm vegan and need more. Oh yeah, that's great. I'm about to make some with kale. What's in that? Looks good. This is lentil soup. I just watched your pizza video. What kind of whole wheat pizza crust was it? So Deb, the pizza crust I used was from Whole Foods. The Whole Foods brands 360, 365. They have a whole wheat crust that you can buy. I'd rather pay more for healthy food than be sick. So I think that was the last message I seen. So I'm just now getting these messages. That's crazy. That sounds good. Yeah, it's lentil soup. I put carrots, celery, kale, red onions, garlic. What else? Did I say celery? And then just the lentils and vegetable broth. And then I just seasoned it and cooked it for an hour. What does it taste? Good night. Okay, bye, Stefan. Have a good night. My invite must have gotten lost in the mail. You are welcome to come. I have some more lentil soup at home. I usually make enough for 2 days. My nose is running a little bit because I used hot sauce. I'm actually full. I made the avocado and then I'm done. It's super good. And if you sick, whenever you're sick and you want to like be feeling good fast, I recommend eating lentil soup, having some kombucha, drinking coconut water, and alkaline water, spring water. And I'm telling you, you will be brought back to life. You'll be good by the next day. You do that the first day, the next day you're gonna feel good. Oh, usually, yeah, either the next day you feel good or you'll be feeling good in no more than 2 days. And then if you make a ginger tea on top of that, you'll be super good. So whenever I'm sick or not feeling well, which is almost never, I don't get sick, you guys. Since I was a little girl, my mother used to say, everyone in the house will be sick but you. You'll be the only one that's not sick. And yeah, so when I get sick, it's always been like a big deal because it's like, what? You don't be getting sick. The only way I get sick if someone is already sick and they get close to me. Is when I get sick. Or when I go to like dirty places like the zoo or the aquarium or something like that. Places that don't clean. You know what's another place that is horrible to take your kid is Urban Air. It's like a jumpy place. Um, they do not clean. And the kids love it there because they can jump the whole time and it'd be so much fun. But they don't clean. So every time you go there, your kid is gonna be sick. It's horrible. And then if your kid is sick, it's gonna get you sick. But I'm only bringing up. Oh yeah, yeah, they do. I went to, I went to an aquarium. Was an aquarium, and my mind was blown. Okay, because they had the penguins with the fake clouds. It had the fake clouds on the top, and I was like, "This is horrible. This is horrible." I really wouldn't. If there was other things to do with my kid, outdoors, um, she just loves it. And then not only that, she's homeschooled, so that's like the only time she can see other kids. And yeah, so I take her there. Yeah, I know, I know. You take her to adult animal sanctuaries. Send me some information on that, or where I can do that's. I only do the zoo like maybe once or twice a year. Last year I had a membership, but this year I didn't get a membership. I didn't get a membership for the zoo. But yeah, if there's other things that I can do with her, let me know. Send me a DM. Cause it's true, I do be feeling bad for the animals. I be literally okay. Yeah, I have like I literally whenever I have went to the zoo, um, I literally be back there in the like glass part, and I be talking for the animals. They like I just be saying like I want to escape. They just they do be looking miserable. It's crazy, and the amount of space that they have is horrible. Oh, in New York, I mean, I will be going to New York, um, maybe in December, but go to Connecticut or New York. Okay, I'm in West Palm Beach, so I won't be in New York until to see the family in December. In Florida, West Palm Beach, on the coast. There's really nothing here. It's just nice weather, but at the same time, it's really not nice weather because it be raining a lot here. Okay, thank you so much. Okay, okay, let me know. Why I missed my whole mouth? I'm done with my kombucha. My eye just felt a little itchy. Look at that. Super good. I recommend. My lentil soup is on my top 10 favorite foods that I make. One day I'll tell you guys my top 10. I can't think of it right now. But I know it's up there. It's very up there. In the soups that I make, this is my top one. Top one. But out of all the foods I make, this is in the top 10, top 5, around there. It's that good. So go ahead and try it out. Check out my YouTube channel at Cooking Vegan with Johanny. I'm on YouTube. I'm on TikTok, Cooking Vegan with Johanny as well. We are on all platforms: Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter. I need to tweet some more, but I'm gonna start tweeting. But we on Twitter. My Twitter is Johanny Vegan. What else? We on Facebook, Johanny's Vegan Cooking. Okay, so check it out. Check out my videos, and if you have questions for me when I go live again, you can ask me those questions. Enjoy the rest of your night or day, wherever you at. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel, okay? And I'll see you guys next time, all right? Bye-bye.